Good evening. Ambulance crews in the southwest are struggling to get to the most seriously ill patients within their target time, according to new figures. Last year, more than 58,000 Category 1 calls, which include heart attacks and heavy bleeding, were not responded to within 7 minutes. Sam Blackledge sent this report from the Royal Devon and Exeter Hospital.
These figures were revealed by the Liberal Democrats today. They show that last year there were 58,400 Category 1 calls which didn't meet that 7-minute target. That amounts to around 160 per day, and that's more than double where that figure was last year. Earlier on, we spoke to a GP in Somerset. They didn't want to go on camera or give their name, but they describe living in fear. They say that they spent some time on hold to 999 while they were with a seriously ill patient, and they said it was a terrifying experience. We also spoke to the police, who told us that more and more officers are being forced to bring people to hospitals like this one in police cars due to a shortage of ambulances. Here's the chair of the Devon and Cornwall Police Federation, Andy Berry.
Almost growing over the last few years has been the requirement for police officers to either stay longer with somebody who's injured, perhaps from a road traffic collision, or is ill, waiting the ambulance, or getting to the point where they're so desperate to go into the next job that they're taking people to the hospital themselves in the police car. Neither of which is appropriate. Police officers have some basic first aid training, but they shouldn't really be lent on by the ambulance service because of a lack of resources. And it's not to criticise the paramedics to do a great job. This is a major NHS issue, isn't it?
Well, we have received a statement from South Western Ambulance Service this evening. In it, they say our performance has not returned to pre-pandemic levels, partly due to handover delays caused by capacity issues in hospitals and in community and social care. This means it's currently taking us too long to get an ambulance to patients. This is a risk which we recognise is unacceptable. We continue to work on a daily basis with our partners to ensure our crews can get back out on the road as quickly as possible to respond to other 999 calls. So a familiar picture this evening and some worrying figures coming out across the southwest. Sam Blackledge, ITV News in Exeter.